What's up, kiddos? Welcome to what I'm gonna call Cooking with Miss Jill in her parents' kitchen. Welcome. Have you ever wanted to do a science experiment, but you're like, dang, I'm real thirsty? Got the solution for you, bud. We're gonna make fizzy lemonade. And we're gonna talk about the reaction that happens when you make it. It's gonna kind of end up being like soda. I tried it a few minutes ago and didn't read the instructions right, so my counter is really sticky. So I'm telling you now, you will need a pretty big container. Even though you're juicing one lemon, please get a big container. So I've got two. All right, what we're gonna do first is tell you our ingredients. What you need: one lemon, sliced in half. If you have a juicer, like so, you can use it, or you can just use your hands, whatever floats your boat. You're going to need baking soda and cold water, but you only need the same amount of cold water as you have lemon juice. So if you have a 1/4 cup of lemon juice, you're gonna need a 1/4 cup of water. We're gonna see how much one lemon makes because I didn't juice them first. So step number 1, you're gonna juice your lemons. Like I said, if you don't have a juicer, no problem, just use your hands. Also, tongs work really well to squeeze all the juice out of lemons. I just happen to have a juicer, so I'm gonna use it. Make sure you get as much juice out as you can. And I have heard people say that 2 lemons makes it taste a little better, but I only had 1, and I'm gonna follow the recipe exactly as it is the first time. And this credit for the science project is from learnwithplayathome.com. You can find a lot of stuff on their website to use for homeschooled or just during the quarantine, or just if you're bored. I use them a lot. I like doing little science projects. It's fun. So once you get your lemon juice all ready, gross, what I'm gonna do, because I don't like a lot of pulp in juices, I'm just gonna take like a mesh strainer. Again, if you don't have this or you don't want to do this, you don't have to. This is just what I'm doing. But if you're gonna do this, pour it very carefully, because earlier I spilled it everywhere. Just gonna pour it through the strainer, and then it leaves you with all the little pulp in the bottom. Easy peasy, check mark, done. All right, next, what you're gonna need is 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And you're going to slowly, can't stress it enough, slowly or else it'll spew everywhere, slowly add it to your lemon juice. And you're gonna watch the reaction that happens. And I'm gonna hold it up a little bit just so you can see. I'm gonna add about 1/2 teaspoon to start and just see how we do. So, all right, do you see the foam that's already starting to form? That's pretty cool, and it's already rising. This is why I said do it in a big cup, because I didn't earlier, and it went literally everywhere. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the rest of it. And you see how it's still going up this cup? This cup is huge. So what you're gonna do is give it like a nice little stir to really see the reaction. And if you want to kind of stop the bubbles, just kind of stick your finger in there for a second. I mean, like, probably wash your hands first. I recommend that. We're gonna mix and mix just to make sure we got all that baking soda mixed in. Get all these down. All right, this looks really cool, doesn't it? It's crazy. Just 2 ingredients can make this kind of reaction. All right, next, I'm going to measure out how much sugar and water that we need, because the sugar is to taste, and it says 1 to 2 tablespoons. And earlier I did 1 tablespoon, and it was so bitter. So please do more. So what we're gonna do, take this little part out, I'm going to add enough water for it to be about the same amount of water as lemon juice. That's probably good. And you're gonna mix 1 to 2 tablespoons. I'm probably going to do a little bit more just because earlier when I tried it with just the one, it didn't do well. So, and you're going to mix that into the water, okay? Just the water. And you're going to mix the sugar water all the way up as much as you possibly can to get it to dissolve. It's kind of hard to dissolve things like sugar into cold water because it doesn't melt as easily. But we're going to do the best we can. And while I'm mixing this, I will begin to talk about the reaction that's happening. The reaction that happens when you mix lemon juice and baking soda is called an acid-base reaction because you're mixing an acid, the lemon juice, with a base, the baking soda. This is the same sort of reaction that you get when you make one of those baking soda volcanoes. It's the same thing. They're just 2 different bases and acids. And the bubbles that you see is a gas called carbon dioxide, also known as CO2. And it creates the bubbles when it forms in a liquid. And this process is called carbonation, just like how sodas are carbonated or carbonated water or anything like that. It's done by the same process. All right. I believe this is about as mixed up as it's gonna get. And now we're gonna add our sugar water to the lemon mixture, okay? Okay. And I don't know if I said this earlier, but this website said to make sure that you're very careful with the amount of baking soda that you add because baking soda can be dangerous in large quantities. So make sure mom and dad, grandma, grandpa, aunt, and uncle, grown up, whoever's helping you with this, make sure that you're only adding 1 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon won't hurt you. Even a little more than that won't, but just be careful. Okay, I don't think you can hear it, but it's fizzing a lot. So cool. Okay. It's pretty good. I just gave it a little taste. I think I am going to add just a little bit more sugar. A whole tablespoon. We're just going to mix it up. And I will say that I recommend probably going ahead and doing 2 lemons because it's not super citrusy, but that's your business. If you want to do more lemons, do more lemons. And try it out. Try to do 2 lemons and 1 teaspoon of baking soda and see if the reaction is the same. Do it a couple times. It doesn't make very much. I mean, this is 1. Like 1 little glass. And if you make this at home, send us a picture, post it on the Facebook page, MCLS, Madison County Library System, and see what you can do. I'm trying to get all this sugar mixed up, my goodness. Okay, let's try now. So much better. Okay, so start with the 2 tablespoons of sugar and then probably go to 3 because this is just now like really good. So yeah, that's it. You can't really hear the reaction anymore, but you did see it. If you hold it up to your ear, you can still hear the bubbles. So that's pretty cool. So here we go. That's it for today in making science experiments / cooking / doing whatever we want in Jill's parents' kitchen. Have a good day. I'll see y'all later.